Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will learn about Wall tool. We can find this tool at this location. Like Pocket, Wall also removes material from existing 3D solid model but in a circular fashion. Let's create a 3D model like this. Click on Wall icon. Select top surface of the rectangular pad. We can see that Wall definition dialog box opens up. Now click Position Sketch icon from the dialog box. We are entering into the Sketcher workbench. Now we can precisely define the center of the wall using constraints. Let's constrain the center of the wall like this. Under the Extension tab, we can select desired option for wall such as blind wall or up to next, up to last, up to plane and up to surface. These limiting options are very much similar to what we have seen in pad and pocket tools. Let's select blind option. CATIA displays pictorial representation of blind wall. Blind wall will not remove material completely till the bottom surface. Let's enter 25 mm as diameter and 20 mm as depth. By default, normal to surface option is enabled. If we want, we can also define the direction of the wall other than the normal direction by disabling this option and selecting the direction of the wall. We can also define wall bottom as flat or V bottom. Click preview and OK. We can see that from specification tree, sketch is automatically created under the wall feature. For example, let's create a line using ZX plane. Double click on the wall feature. Disable normal to surface option. Select this created line. We can see that wall direction is changed. Let's understand few more options available in the wall definition dialog box. Let's create a 3D model like this. Click on wall icon. Select the top surface. Click on Position Sketch. Change the rendering style to wireframe. Let's constrain the center of the wall like this. Exit workbench. Select up to next option. Let's enter 25 mm as diameter. Click preview and OK. Now change rendering style back to shading with edges. Double click on wall. Select up to last option. We can see that wall is being created up to bottom surface. Click preview and OK. Double click on wall. Select up to plane option. On the limit tab, select XY plane. We can see that wall is being created up to planar limiting surface. Click preview and OK. Let's create an extruded surface. Double click on wall. Select up to surface option. On the limit tab, select extruded surface. We can see that wall is being created up to limiting surface. Click preview and OK. Now let us understand various types of walls available in the wall tool. Let's create a 3D model like this. Click wall icon. Select top surface of the rectangular pad. We can see that wall definition dialog box opens up. Select the type tab. Let's select simple wall type from the drop down menu. CATIA displays pictorial representation of simple wall type. On the extension tab, we can modify the diameter, depth values and bottom type. Click preview and OK. Double click on the wall from specification tree. Let's select tapered wall type from the drop down menu. We can enter the desired angular value for the tapered wall. On the extension tab, we can modify the diameter, depth values and bottom type. Click preview and OK. Double click on the wall from specification tree. Let's select counterbore wall type from the drop down menu. We can enter the desired diameter and depth for the counterbore wall. On the extension tab, we can modify the diameter, depth values and bottom type. Click preview and OK. Double click on the wall from specification tree. Let's select countersunk wall type from the drop down menu. We can enter the desired depth and angle for the countersunk wall. On the extension tab, we can modify the diameter, depth values and bottom type. Click preview and OK. Double click on the wall from specification tree. Let's select counter drilled wall type from the drop down menu. We can enter the desired diameter, depth and angle for the counter drilled wall. On the extension tab, we can modify the diameter, depth values and bottom type. Click preview and OK. Now let us learn how to apply threads to the wall. Double click on the wall from specification tree. Select the thread definition tab. Enable threaded option. Under the thread definition tab, Select metric thin pitch. CATIA will issue a warning message if the value of hole diameter we selected is not available in the standard catalog. Click OK to the warning message. We can select the desired thread standard from the thread description drop-down menu. We can enter the desired value for the thread depth and hole depth. We can also select right or left-handed threaded option. Click preview and OK. Though we applied internal thread to the hole, we are not able to see any threads on the 3D model. When we use this option, CATIA will not show any thread profile in the 3D model. But when we create 2D drawing, we can see the threaded profile. If we want to show threaded profile on 3D, we have to use other capabilities of CATIA such as helix and slot to create the threaded profile.